Hello, everybody. A little bit of things happening behind the scenes that I was waiting for. Like, my dog was doing dog things, barking, and I wanted him to quiet down a little bit, so you might not hear him in the background, but then again, you might. All right, so I'm going to check and make sure I am live in the right place, and also that, okay, good, we can hear. So everything looks good, and if anybody is on live, I should be able to see your comments as well. So welcome, everybody. This is the Love for You Beautiful People. It's the Love for You video series, beautiful people, and I am Deb K. And you know, for many of you, this month is known for love with a partner. However, this is not the only sort of love that there is. Obviously, love can take many forms, and you know, our focus this month is going to be around love for you, thus it's the title, and divine love for you, all of you. And in this energy of love, and love for you, you'll find the change and the freedom that you are so desiring. So it is time to become now and future focused, and remember who you are. Remember God. And when you do this, you'll start to feel a lot younger, 10 years younger, and you'll be able to awaken that magical marvelousness, that fabulousness that's buried deep within you. Now, by the end of this live, I'm hoping that you'll better understand balance and hope and love, and that it flows through this process for you. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, it's within the context that you will have reflection, introspection, desires start to flow, and a whole lot of out with the old and in with the true, the divinely true for you. And this will help raise your vibration, enable your energetic and physical healing, and move you closer to feeling and looking younger and more vibrant. Now, if you stay until the end, you will be able to find out how to work with me and what is coming up next. But first, let us just remind you that as you're joining the live, or if you're watching on replay, please say hello, drop a hashtag replay, and let me know where you're tuning in from, because I love seeing where everybody is in the world. And if you love what I am doing, what I am sharing, please do share my Facebook page, invite friends to join the page, to like the page, join my private group. You can find all of the links above in the post above. And please do drop any questions that you have in the comments below, live or replay. I will answer those for you. Now, all of my videos are available on replay. If you're unable to attend live, that should not be a problem. Watch in your own time. So, also, sparkly glass, cheers. Thank you for being here. Now, if you are not sure who I am, you're new around here, well, your fairy godmother has arrived. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. I'm here to help you become the youiest you that you can be, to celebrate this most magnificent life you're creating. And what I share today may seem different to what you currently understand, but please just allow what I'm saying to flow with you. Feel the truth. Let it settle, and ask any questions you have, because we are likely closer on the same page with the same understanding than what you may realize. So if you remember a few months ago, and if you don't remember, go back and look. A few months ago in the Look and Feel Marvelous video series, I shared more around the Joy Vitality framework. This is the energetically expanded and evolved creation culminating from my very own journey towards magnificence. This is what I've been doing over the past few years, how it has evolved to become now and future focused in a way that I help women just like you. I help women like you to become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous. And these are the exact steps that I took to become a beautifully whole, sexy, vibrant woman who is able to embrace exactly who I am and look and feel marvelous while I'm doing it. So my journey has been a truly magical and transformative journey. I'm excited to be like your very own fairy godmother and help you as you're embarking on your very own journey to create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. How will we do this? We're going to awaken that magical, marvelous fabulousness. It's so juicy. That is just that little glimmer that's buried deep within you. Help you to become the youest you can be while feeling hope, health, and joy on the daily. And when you live the Joy Vitality framework, you make the ordinary extraordinary. You get to celebrate you. You get to celebrate this magnificent life you're creating that just lights you up. And darling, you will look and feel marvelous. So, the Love for You video series. It is time for you to truly understand love for ourselves. It is time in all of this love for ourselves, understand the glory and the beauty in which we were created. Now, each one of us has been created with God out of love, beauty, and hope. And this is a divine love for us and a hope that we will realize how to truly know ourselves and how to truly love ourselves. And this is so important. You can't be anything that you are not. You just can't. It never feels 100% good. It always feels a little off. So this will help you get there. Now, this part of the journey, of the roadmap, of the framework is all around context. So last week we spoke about starting to feel the call to awaken, to want to know more. And this week is about starting the process and seeing it through. And what process is that? That is the belief releasing process, also your energetic physical healing process. Now, with starting the process and seeing it through, the belief releasing process and your energetic healing, what's going to happen is this is the next step from wanting to start and recognizing that and noticing and allowing that into moving into some of the nitty gritty. So the belief releasing process is a God-given process. Anyone can receive it, but it was documented by Fifth Dimension Earth in a handy dandy book. It's pretty thick, but you can jump around in there, or you can read it straight through and then jump around in there. Oh my goodness, all my notes are flying over here. So as you move through the belief releasing process, you will feel a shift in your emotions from fear to love, hope, freedom. And as you let go of the past and begin feeling better using the process and tools provided, you create true lasting change. So it's not just a letting go, it's an actual transformation of your emotions around your experiences from fear to love. And then you get to practice living in that energy. It's truly amazing. There's 5 steps to the belief releasing process, and I won't go into a lot of detail because I'm pretty sure I have a video series. I am going back through and saving all of the videos that I don't already have saved on my hard drive, and I'll re-upload those into different places so that you can have access to them everywhere. But your higher self will first highlight low vibration to you that needs to be addressed. It's emotions that have created this low vibration around an experience. And your higher self's going to keep prodding you. Just like when you were feeling that call to like, there's something more to this. There's got to be more than just this like crappy carnival ride of a life and let's do something about it. It's the same sort of thing. Your higher self's going to keep showing you the same thing over and over again, maybe in slightly different ways, same, but different. But until you notice and address what they're showing you, they're going to keep showing it to you. Now, the next thing you're going to do is bring in the law of balance. This is going to create some tranquility for you to take the emotion down a little and receive the experience from your higher self, what the emotions are linked to, and you will be reminded. It'll almost be like a movie playing that you're watching of what has occurred in the past. And there may be times where you're taken through the emotions again, and this is not meant to upset you or make you feel terrible again. It's meant for you to be able to witness it like it's a movie from outside of being in the experience, and be able to have that perspective that's like a one layer away, so you can actually have a more objective view of what occurred in that experience. Now, this will help you gain further understanding around the experience, and then you can apply that to a broader connection to the event. So it may occur that you'll have insight about why others that were part of that experience acted the way they did, obviously why you acted the way you did, and this can help you change the perspective of the whole situation. You may have been living with a certain perspective around a certain experience, but we are able to take the responsibility and really look at that in context and create the true change around it, so it feels better. You learn the lesson that you were meant to learn from that experience, and take that as a jumping off point to move forward towards your own magnificence and feeling better and looking better. And this is actually, I won't lie, it is the hardest step in the belief releasing process. It's not about forgiving, but it is about finding compassion and love for yourself and for others who were involved in that experience. Now, you can return to this step of the belief releasing process as often as you need to. You will find that you may, depending on how much low vibration that experience created for you, you may need to actually revisit some of your tougher, more tricky experiences many times before they're actually cleared, completely relabeled from fear to love. Now, in finding love for yourself and others, you can start to create truths. Now, these will create feelings within you that will bring on relief. They will start to align you to who you truly are, the you-iest you that you can be, how you were created at the moment your soul was created. And these truths can be applied over many experiences. So it helps with your subconscious mind, because that programming just runs on its own. And it could be that you feel like I've gotten over a certain experience, but all of a sudden something's upsetting you again. And if you are consciously looking for what the link is, you may realize it's linked to something you thought you had already created a truth for. You just need to go back and make a stronger truth from the point you're at right now. And that's okay. So then at some point you can create what's called a journey level truth. And this is where you've released enough low vibration that you can create a truth that applies to a whole plethora of past experiences, and it kind of like supersizes your belief releasing process, where it just knocks down a whole bunch of fear labeled experiences like dominoes, and they automatically become love labeled because you have tackled one of the biggies. Now, you can try and jump in and tackle some of the biggies, but if you're not ready, that's okay. Your journey's your journey. Do not beat yourself up over it. If there's easier things that you can align to create a truth about, do that. And as you do that, that will help build up you feeling better, so that you can tackle some of the things that you perceive as bigger to tackle. Now, these steps, like all of these steps, can only be done with your higher self, because you do need that support. And you'll want it. You'll want it. It's like your energetic best friend right there from the very beginning that you have a link to. And your higher self will help just guide you through it. Your higher self knows how to do this. Just like we know how to breathe automatically. This is just a thing, and it's here for your help. Now, finally, the final step of the belief releasing process is let go. Now, this is where you may find that even though you have released tons and tons of low vibration, and you feel that you're very confident that you have, more truth that is love labeled than fear labeled, you may also have some residual habitual energy hanging around, and it's influenced by your subconscious mind. So it may be that you start to experience something and all of a sudden you have that first gut reaction of, oh crap, it's happening again. But it's in that moment, if you can notice that's a habitual reaction and change it and make that choice, this will go much faster. That's the letting go. Now, this helps you move away from a resistant mind state into an expectant mind state. There's so much around the mind state, really. And it's a way to freedom for your mind to just love you, love life, and be here to enjoy the experiences, whether they're perceived as good experiences or not good experiences. They're here for you to enjoy and to take as an opportunity to learn and expand. So you'll move into a place of living your truths at this point where you're just practicing. You're just practicing as things come up. You're making the choice to choose the love instead of the habitual fear. Now, there can be physical healing occurring in conjunction with this emotional healing. Now, when you're out of physical alignment, your vibration is altered. And when you're out of emotional alignment, your vibration is altered. This can create things within your physical body like disease. And honestly, I don't know that I've really spoken a lot about my personal story, but I had so much low vibration from fear-labeled experiences that I literally had a point in my life where I couldn't walk. I had so much pain, and I did this process. And I started with the easy stuff first, even though I knew I should start with the hard stuff. But that was by design for me, for what I need to be able to do to help you now. I had to do it in that way. And lo and behold, you could not look at me today and know all of those fear-based experiences had happened or created such low vibration in my body that I couldn't walk and was very sickly. So anyway, this helps influence your energy to be able to move into the alignment and push out the low vibration, create high vibration to take its place, and create that physical alignment and that emotional alignment and all of the goodness, the good things. Okay, so you will be filled with your very own wonder and magic. And it's just about taking the time to reflect on your journey. Reflect on it in context. This creates a better understanding of you, a better understanding of God and your relationship with God. And what can this mean? This means that you can become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous. You can celebrate you. You can celebrate the most magnificent life you're creating. You can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can feel hope, health, and joy on the daily and create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So I hope you enjoyed that today. Cheers to the belief releasing process. Now, some of you may be wondering, what is coming up next? Well, next week, we'll have video 3 of the Love for You series. It will be on Thursday, and same time, same place. The event is posted. I will repost it again later or early next week, something like that. But if you click to join, you will get the reminders and your notifications that I'm going live, and you can watch it live or watch it later. Now, Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul will be Wednesday, February 15th. The topic is detox. Watch for the event. I think it's I think I created the event. I will repost it, but you can always scroll back through the timeline on the page and see it. Click it to join and get reminders. The Coffee with Debs are so fun because you can come on and ask questions. Now, if you're not going to be on live, you can actually ask your questions ahead of time in the event post or in just the regular post about the event, any of those posts. I will go back and check if there's questions and answer those for you live. And what's great is that this is like a little more in depth about practical steps and tips of things you can do, a direction to go in that may just just listening to it, you may be able to have flow to you your next step if you're not on live to be able to ask. So it's very, it's practical. There's so much energy around it. It's like energetically practical steps to take or to flow to, see if you like, for me, like I love when things flow to me and then I go and do some research. I like that. I like to discover and see what feels good and kind of like put all the puzzle pieces together. So if you're somebody like that, this is great. If you're somebody who just wants to ask straight up, like, what do I do next? This is great. But anyway, tune into that. That will be coming up. When did I say? On the 15th? On the 15th. And the topic will be detox. So, as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately creating the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger and be filled with hope, health, and joy along the way. Now, how can you work with me? I have updated my one-to-one programs. If you click on the link above, you will be able to get to my scheduling page and you can schedule whatever you would like. Now, if you are wanting to work with me, the places for my one-to-ones are limited, so lock those in right away. But if you're not sure what the right next step for you is right now, please just book in a Fountain of Youth discovery call. It's absolutely free, and we can discover what the right next step for you is together. So I don't see any comments yet, so I want to thank you all for being here and being part of this Love for You video series this month. Just remember, it's time to stop feeling flat, and it's time to start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling and looking 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried within you. And I will see you next week for part 3 of Love for You and Coffee with Deb the week after that. All right, sending you all so much love. Bye-bye.